Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rising Angels Reborn. So, picking up where we last left off, um, uh, okay, uh, okay, I remember what was going on now. It's been a few days. Anyway, guys, yeah, let's continue off where we left off last time. Wait, why is, it's weird, I thought there was music in this game. Apparently not. Okay. I'm sorry, Natalie, but I'm going to have to resort to some more desperate measures. What is going on now? Why are you apologizing? What is he planning? I don't know. I wouldn't bother you, Colonel, but our new Saito, what is this? Okay, just arrived and she needs to turn in her medical records. Very insistent to me. Oh. Oh. She. Well, give me a moment. I might be able to break regulations just this once. Okay, he's creepy. Just this once. Oh my. From behind the sliding door, I can hear a mild commotion as whoever this colonel is prepares for our visit. You're pretty disrespectful to a superior officer. Yeah, yeah. That thing is not my superior in any way. Oh. Oh, well. That's some music. That's a bit better. Okay then. The door slides open, and a dashing Afric with sharp eyes and dull purple hair that falls to his shoulders steps out. Okay. He looks me over with a kind, warm smile, nothing like the predator I was expecting from Soul's descriptions. He looks like a demon of yore, but his demeanor doesn't feel satanic. Still, there's something odd radiating from him. Power and confidence, yes, but something feels off. Deep in my gut, a small sliver of ice is forming. Dan. It's real nice. My, our humble ship has been blessed with a radiant beauty. My name is Stan Nelson, ship doctor. That's Stan Nelson. Oh. Natalie Bookshield? Style. I will never get to this name right. I don't understand it. Bookshield, I guess. I don't know. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, my dear. The pleasure is all mine. Okay, Stan. I was told that I would need to drop off my medical records because of some privacy act. That's correct. Smart and beautiful. We are truly blessed this day. Why don't you come in? Also double as a resident counselor. Oh my. And would love a chance to get to know you. I don't think so. If she needs to confide in someone, she has friends. An understanding perspective is oft needed to truly cope. In the depths of space, my skills will guide any potential lost souls to salvation. What? Oh my. Oh my. Into your bed is more like. Oh my. My actions are bound by my Hippocratic oath. Oh man. What about yours? What do you mean? I'm a doctor and have an oath to never get involved with my patients. They can feel safe with me. Do you have any such restraint? Other than being a trusted friend who wants to protect her from... Oh man. You malign me, Major. Both know I'm standing right here and understand the conversation, right? Natalie? I think I can handle myself. There's my medical records. I look forward to working with you on the strictly professional basis you mentioned. Precisely, my lovely Major, precisely. If you ever need any help or someone to talk to without repercussion, I'm always here. Thank you. The music over? That music was weird. Natalie, wait! I'm not slowing down. I know soul means well, but it isn't like I need some guardian angel protecting me from all the bad non-humans. That icy feeling in my gut is warning me to be careful around Stan. Even though he's handsome and charming, not a thing that they can, I'm not a thing that they can use in their pursuits. I am the Saito in charge of this mission, and everyone, including Soul, will respect that. I'm sorry, my anchor slowly fades out as I slow my pace. Even if I had some idea where I was going, where I was going on this ship, I think Soul got the point. What? You can take care of yourself, I know. Just don't want to risk losing another friend to a cruddy. What? Learning some of that teamwork stuff the Vice Commander was talking about? Perhaps. Then trust me. It's not like I'm going to go inside alone for a special Oh my. He made that offer to Zuri. Oh. Well then. And why is he not being caught up on charges for misconduct? Because she's too dense to realize that his medical reasoning was flawed and perverse. I know you are not. I'm sorry, I should have trusted you to not fall for the traps. To make up for it, why don't I take you to dinner? You mean the synthetic stuff that comes... Again, you can see... You prove that you can see through a room. Will that suffice for tonight? I promise a better meal down the space line. I'm going to hold you to that, Soul. Okay then. This is interesting. Soul leads me to the ship's lounge and cafeteria. Not expecting much from it, since food is sense food. Anything to soothe my gurgling belly is welcomed. Welcome to the ship's lounge. It's all ranks since... Watch out! In front of me, all I can see is a black boot whiz past the front of my face. The path is so close and so fast that I can feel the wind rushing across my hair. With a mighty tug, Soul grabs the back of my uniform and yanks me back. He pulls so hard that I stumble and almost slam against the wall of the hallway. A mere millisecond later, a large green tail slices through the air where my head used to be. Before I can react and determine what just about took my head from my shoulders, Soul storms forward. Oh, that's Zuri. Huh. Interesting. Damn it, Zuri! How many times have Commander Rasuna and I ordered you to not practice your fighting garbage in the lounge? Wow, Soul, you got pretty good reflex. I've had to develop them because of you. Answer the question. I don't know, a couple? 27. Oh my. 27. Don't you have anything better to do than remember some random numbers like that? True enough, actually. I wouldn't have to if you stopped trying to kill people. Oh, hey, who's she? The superior officer you about murdered for committing the horrible crime of just entering the room. Anyway, I'm sorry. Missouri, who are you? Now that she's settling down, I can get a better look at the woman with such amazing speed. She's, oh, what are they called again? Do you have any remembrance of the Academy? What is the proper procedure for introducing yourself to someone who outranks you? Come on, she's not in my chain of command. We don't have to be quite so uptight, do we? Long ears and green hair would tell me she's an elf, but elves don't have wings. Possibly an Afric like Stan, but Africs don't have shiny, scaly tails. Wrong. I don't care if we are crew dogs or not. You maintain the chain of command and respect during all phases of operations. But I'm off duty right now. That's great. What does that have to do with anything, Lieutenant? Lieutenant. I think reading about them in the news a bit. Story correctly, they come from a sandy planet, far northern reaches of the Reulian Republic. We're just normal people off duty. We're all the same. Regulations don't go away just because you aren't on duty. Besides, Lieutenant, when we launch report, we are technically always on duty. I don't mean to interrupt, but what are you? Annoying and disrespectful. She meant me. Oh, dick burn. I'm sorry, that came out wrong. I've never met any one of your species before, and I can't remember what you're called. Oh, they're Dreamons. Dreamons? Whatever, Dreamon. That's what those look like. They originate from the planet Onathon. It's northern Ryul, right? Ralton, your lieutenant, and her ilk are loyalists to the Empire. She's right. My home is located just north of the capital world. Even once got to visit the city of Emerald Winds there. An exasperated sigh from Soul tells me that I didn't conceal my interest very well. So you don't meet too many people who've heard the melodies of the Emerald Winds. How'd you gain entry? Only the loot players themselves are ever permitted. The English, I can speak it. Permitted entry into their halls. Clan Elder nominated me as a loot player one year. Every year the clan sends someone there to resonate with the Emerald Crystal and perform the Ballad of the Distant Dreams. You performed the Ballad of the Distant Dreams? What? Great. We're not getting rid of her now, are we? Soul must never have heard the heart-touching Ballad of Distant Dreams. Even though I've never heard it in person, the soft melody plays in the happiest place of all my memories. The soft song of hope and loss, of what once, what shall be. No matter what Soul thinks of the player, if he could hear the song, he would be swayed by it too. There's no way I could have gotten the right rhythm there, so let's go with that. That's it. Wow, you really do know it. Of course, it's so beautiful. I love it, but I kinda suck at a flute player, and I can't beat my wings to the right rhythm for the ballad. Big surprise. Oh. But a warrior has to be both a master of the sword and culture, so I practice it anyway. The elders stress that a lot during my training. The real warrior doesn't bother with such weaknesses. They also stress respecting your elders. Not really. Big surprise. Are you saying I should be going? Oh my. I would eat my heart out with nothing more than a toothpick than claim any family relationship with you. Speaking of food, why don't we get some to get to know each other a little better? That'd be awesome. Alphonse, Kylie, and I were just about to sit down and have some dinner. Second thought, I'm not that hungry. Come on. Come on, Grandpa. How am I supposed to find my way to my quarters afterward without a guide? Choose with Moon follow. Take her there afterwards, Zuri. Hey Soul, don't go, please. I want to hang out and catch up. I also want to understand everyone better. I solemnly swear that I won't accidentally knock you again, Major Hackett. Fine. Try to keep it reined in, all of you. I don't want to have to clean up the lounge again because someone managed to prove they can stick spaghetti to the ceiling. I still think you did something to your noodles. The cooking technique of lizard brain. The noodle gets close to being ready and the starch gets sticky. You are able to test it by seeing if it will stick to the wall. And if it doesn't, it isn't ready? Precisely. That makes sense. Why couldn't you have just said that instead of insulting me? It's Major Hackett, and I was just stating obvious facts. You are a lizard. You have a brain, do you not? Not some desert lizard. I'm going to report you to the commander again. But by the time you all stop fighting, the food's going to get cold again. Oh my. Goop is even nastier when it's cold. If I say I forgive you, could we just drop it? Sorry, you nearly knocked out Natalie and insulted me, but I'll let it slide this one time. Let's just hurry up and eat. You're a gentleman at a Scala. Come, there is plenty to go around. this is some nice music. Inside the small room is an ovoid table with a few gray and black chairs surrounding it. Actual chairs with proper covering, mind you, not the ripped fighter ejector seats I had to scrounge up. To the side, I can see the synthesizer for making the usual mush, as well as a few other devices, an oven, a refrigerator machine, and some limited space for food preparation. Glad someone added one of those machines because the force is so diverse that every species needs their own taste and nutritional requirements. The synthesizer needs to be able to adapt to everyone. Which means it produces some rather bland and unoriginal food, if you can call it that. Still, when I haven't had anything to eat all day, I'll take whatever I can get. Larry motions the seat next to her with a mirthful pat on the back. I take it, eager to discover the inner workings of someone who has seen such a marvelous place. Oh, there's everyone we've met so far. Spaghetti with Alfredo sauce? Were you expecting me to visit? Expecting? No. I was just hoping your favorite would convince you to stay. Oh, it seems at least one thing's going right. Alphonse has a jovial smile on his face, and Kylie seems to be losing the edge she had when Soul showed up. I know Soul is wrong about this. If the rest of the crew are as interesting as these people, I think this may be an acceptable post. A standard issue blue plate sit in front of me for nary a second before I pounce. There may be no wild creatures that may try to steal it from me anymore. Habits don't die easily. Natalie, could I ask you a personal question? It's major. Oh, forget it. I'm tired of arguing with you all. Thanks. If she is thanking Soul for finally giving up, or me, I dare not ask. Why'd you join the Force? Oh, the age-old question of deep space. Oh, the age-old question of all deep space adventurers. Well, I was hoping for something like if I had a romantic relationship with Soul or something. That one's embarrassing. Why don't you tell her yours, Zuri? Might make her feel more at ease. Oh. Quad quote pro. Oh, quid pro quo. What? I joined right out of mandatory schooling. When counseling time came to discuss job options, he didn't get a single word out before I told him I wanted to join the Force. Why? Because if I don't defend my home, who will? My homeland has given me so much to be thankful for. The least I could do to repay them. I had so many offers to join professional ratchet ball. I turned them all down. I even had an offer to join Onasan's Olympic track team. What? I still don't believe that one. Might not look it, but I'm one of the fastest runners you'll ever see. Good. I always like my security officers to be able to run away really fast. Or to those who need my protection. Alphonse could not have been more wrong. Zuri's reason is so honorable and prideful that it makes mine look so ugly. I joined because I always wanted to work on fighters. They're always so fast and so cool when I saw them zipping through the air at Duster Station. Why didn't you try to become a fighter pilot instead? Soul is one. Well, I was better at fixing than I was at flying. What she's saying is that she couldn't see over the dashboard. They don't make seats for my height, so I was ejected. Oh wow. I'm not. We'd be flying garbage skull with nothing but synth food to eat. That's what she wants to hear, that her dreams are less important than your stomach. Didn't mean it that way. I know. It still doesn't sound any less offending. Why don't you tell us why you joined Soul? Why do you care? Natalie already knows why. We've had this conversation before. I'd like to know. You never tell us anything. Because you don't need to know. I'd like to know more about our executive officer. If you don't tell them, I will. Fine, force my hand. I joined because of a program that allows veterans to get special treatment and trade deals. I was planning on becoming a transporter. That was nothing like the romantic story he told me. I don't see you being one of those old fat pilots all over the cargo. It's such a funny picture. Well, there you have it. Nat, what's your reason? Time to admit the truth. I could start sowing those seeds of distrust in their minds. I was bored. Bored? This is it's so embarrassing, but I really was just bored one day. I said I could go to the university and become a chemist, but that's boring. I decided to sign up on a whim. You stuck around to be the best and prove your might and strength to the universe. Okay, it's not why you did something, but that you did it. Exactly. What you do here and now is what matters, not how you got here. Soul flashes me a small smile. He knows the truth. I came here because my family's incredibly poor. I couldn't afford the university, so I had to find other ways to become the best. There's nothing I hate more than those sad smiles I get when people discover my poor heritage. They don't know what it's like to fight from the ground up with nothing more than your heart. That's why I must continue to be the best. I'll conquer peace for Katagia, be the hero, and prove myself to the universe. I eat my food quickly and ask Soul to take me back to my room. When I get tired, I get philosophical. My first day is not the place to let myself become that way. So this is your room. If you need anything, you have my freak. Freck? I'm assuming it's freak because frequency. Don't be afraid to call me for anything. Thanks for showing me around, Soul. Nice to have a friend on the ship again. Good night. Good night, Soul. It feels really weird whenever there's not music. I don't know why. So, this is where I'm going to be spending the next few months. I doubt I will be visiting this room much when there's so much work to be done. Just a tad cramped, but I can make a good life here. The crew seems friendly. I doubt my mission is mundane, and I don't have to worry about waking up to giant rats gnawing on my computers. I glanced at my roommate's bed, but she seems to be fast asleep. The commander said she was Captain Moonfollow. I'll have to introduce myself in the morning. Try to maneuver around in the darkness. So I relent on unpacking and head to bed. Tomorrow I get to start my job as the hero. This is going to be perfect. What's that? Is another bird stuck in the ventilation again? No? As I look around me, I remember I've been freed from that hellhole. Someone's banging on my door with a ludicrous amount of force. That doesn't sound it would be Soul. He said that he was going to meet me here in 20 minutes. He's always punctual, but... Coming! I quickly throw on a fresh uniform and go open the door. Whoa! What? As the door slides open, an angry-looking kitsune with bright pink hair I can speak English. Bright pink hair tied into twin drill storms. Storms in without so much as a greeting. Where's breakfast? Oh wow, that was perfect. What? You heard me, Faye. I'm not Faye. My mistake, you're not my minion. No, I am not. Still, you seem like you could make a decent meal. You're my new minion. This is making less and less sense as the moments tick on. I glance at her shoulder and notice the thin stripe of Lieutenant. Suddenly, I'm starting to understand Soul's annoyance. Excuse me, Lieutenant, but... Oh my gosh. But I'm hungry. Chop chop. I'm a major. You know your ranks, right? Behind me, I can hear the rustling of sheets and the loud plop of someone falling out of bed. To turn to investigate, but the uppity lieutenant is looking me over like merchandise. Not much to look at, but you've got spirit. I think you'll be acceptable in the ranks of my men. Lieutenant, barging into a superior officer's room. Do you know who I am? No. Okay. Kika Star, daughter of President of Earth, Julian Star, and the hero of the Xeon. We're on the Nimros. I know that. And I don't care who your father is, decorum is critical for all crew members. Who's going to get... What? I have no idea, but I know who's getting my breakfast. What? Go cats. Seriously, order me to get you... I am. Oh, oh, that's an unlawful order. Breakfast or paperwork, those are your two options. Second thought, I don't think I want you as So, you choose paperwork? Might have just arrived on the ship, but I'm rested enough to do some writing. Grrr. Faye. Oh, this is Faye, okay. Morning, Kika. Brought breakfast. Oh, that's Faye. Huh. Finally, someone reasonable. Hey, you said you were going to meet me in the lounge. I just slipped in again. Captain Moonfollow, I presume? Uh-huh. Her glassy blue eyes and constant yawning tell the story of a girl who wasn't quite all there this morning. Nice to meet you. I'm Natalie Pookshiel. Again, never getting this name right. Just because I can't. Your new roommate. Hope I didn't wake you when I moved in. You moved in? Sorry I didn't help. That's why I have to beat on the doors so hard. She doesn't sleep so much as she slips into a coma. It's good to know I won't disturb you in your sleep, Lieutenant Star, was it? Soon to be Captain. I'm not such a heavy sleeper. This is your one warning. And she just ignores you. Brilliant. Hey, did you make the Danish like I asked? Danish? I thought you wanted toast. Whatever, let me see it. Here you go, Major Seal. I understand why you're having trouble with the name. Seal. Are you making fun of me? Said breakfast or paperwork? There. All better now. Let's go, Faye. You can make me a Danish. I made today's breakfast. It's your turn. It's still today. What is that noise? Okay then. They go walking off without paying me any attention. See, she's been that way since I was her upperclassman at the academy. And got under my skin, but I don't think you should call her a mutt. No, Moonfollow is the black. What? Moonfollow? Okay then, Pika's just a puffed up house cat. I look at the toast in my hand. No point in letting it go to waste. The meeting's in 20 minutes. Are you prepared? It's 2 hours and 20 minutes. No, I double-checked with Rasuna this morning. You're saying you haven't even read your orders yet? I jam the toast into my mouth and sprint out of the room and down the hall. I can salvage this. Really, I can. 20 minutes later, to the... Actually, no. I'm going to end the episode off right here. I think this is a good place to end. That's the quick save button. I think I did that last time, didn't I? Well, anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, where I met all the new characters, sheesh, some of which were just absolutely hilarious. Anyway, yeah, if you enjoyed,